Hi, my name is Graydon. This lovely piece of junk here is my 1991 Mazda B2200. This was a daily driver up until last year when I blew a head gasket on it. I made the joke at the time to my wife that, oh, maybe I'll engine swap it. And it, nothing happened. I obviously parked it out at my brother's place and went out and got a new daily. Life went on. Well, a couple of months go by and I was just online surfing the internet like you do, and I found a forum where a guy had old plans back from like the late 80s, I think it was. A company out of Canada actually V8 swapped these trucks. The company has since gone out of business. It was big in like the early 2000s. They had a kit that you purchased that was bolt on. There was a couple of things that you had to cut and fabricate yourself, but for the most part, all of the things that you needed came in this kit. And he has their little brochure with most of the steps that need to be done, and that's what I came across and was like, wow, this would be actually really cool. They had two different options. You could either swap a Chevy 350 or a Ford 302. I figured since this Mazda is pretty much a Ford Ranger that I just stick Ford and go with the 302. So that started the search for the infamous 302 with a 5-speed. My old man is like, go automatic. You want automatic. Automatic's better. Me being the car guy that I am, the truck's already a manual transmission. I kind of wanted to keep it that way. You other car guys and gals will know it's fun to drive. They're enjoyable. You don't drive it for driving it. You drive it for the connection you have with the car, etc. So on. It's hard. You know. That being said, I wanted the 5-speed. I found a couple different options out there months and months back, but nothing that was the 302 with a 5-speed manual. If you did find something, it was usually pretty pricey. And obviously, being as this is literally a $500 truck, that, makes it even less so. That's for another story. So, after months of looking, I finally came across this. 1983 foxbody Mustang with a 5-speed manual. Some of the hard work is already done because he's got the engine pulled due to a leaking rear main seal. The price was right and it fit all the criteria. The car is old enough where it's still a carbureted engine. I know some of you might be saying, go with the newer like 90s Fox body, it'll be fuel injected, you're gonna get better horsepower. The horsepower difference between like a 80s Fox body versus a 90 is like 50 horsepower. Like 175 versus like 225. Don't quote me on those numbers, but I'm pretty sure what they were. I was okay with that because I just wanted to keep things basic, simple. This isn't any hot rod. It's going to go back to being my daily driver. I might do some, burnouts and hooniganing with it, but nothing crazy. I wanted to keep things very simple. So, wanted it 302, wanted it carbureted, I wanted a 5-speed manual. I found that in a car. I went out and I purchased it. So, the project begins. I come out here today. The thing started. I had to jump it. Took a little bit to get the battery, enough juice in it to pop the thing off, but it started right up. Ran rough for a few minutes, but you gotta, realize that it's been sitting 8 months or better. gas is probably all nasty. Holding it in here, and we're gonna get started. I don't really know how this is gonna go. I don't know what kind of a timeline I'm gonna be able to get videos out, but this is something that I really want to do, and I want to take you guys all along on the journey. So this is the opening of my YouTube career, if you will. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned.